So, all right, man, it's showtime. Mayans MC. Time to get cracking, man. We're going to see what they're working with. All right, stay tuned for the comments. Divided we fall. What we're hoping for is to at least have a storyline that we can follow, something that's kind of got some type of real motorcycle shit to it. But we're going to see what it is, man. Right now they got the prospect riding in, so we're going to see what it's all about, because apparently it's about him. The vest, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-piece vest. They rocking a 5-piece rocker. Notice that. So stay tuned. Take notice that their colors are covered up. And that's because they're doing dirt or they're doing something wrong and they don't want the MC name to get caught up in that. So that's the only reason your colors should be covered up if you're out doing something or riding erratic. So that part is, partially true. But, all of this shooting out, jacking and all that, hey, it is what it is. All right, so as you can see, we're already starting off with a prospect is being tested right off the rip. The club is already being put under pressure from the beginning because they've already lost a drug load or a load for whoever the cartel guy is. So from this point forward, it's going to be the momentum of the show. You've already had shooting, drug running, all the other stuff that MCs don't do that we don't do. So again, enjoy the show. It's definitely starting off fictional for the most part, and we're just gonna see where it goes. But like I said, one of the things I want you to take that they did do that was motorcycle protocol was they did cover up their colors, which is because they were doing some dirt and didn't want the whole MC to be recognized or to get the blame or to be credited for that. I like the way when they were in a formation at night, one in the front, two in the back to light up the highway. That was official. The background check that they did or they supposedly have done on the prospect, all clubs need to do that. I've been saying that you need to do background checks. That part I like. Also the fact that the president made a call and it was respected, and so forth. So we're gonna see where the story goes, man. This is the first commercial break. We'll be back, man. Let's just see. But like I said, it's already starting off with drama and chaos right from the beginning, and that's not what we are all about for the most part. But it's entertaining, so enjoy the show. Let's ride. I'll show y'all this part right here. This part was as true as it can be. But just want to show it to you. Right here, when the prospect spoke out of turn in a true MC, a prospect has no voice. I don't care what it is you think you know or see. So for the president to do this, because he overspoke the president,
you don't speak unless we tell you to. I don't give a shit what you remember.
You feel me? So
educate your prospect.
Yeah. That right there, that's probably right about true. So that's cool.
Take creeping to the dock.
Educating your prospect. Speak only when spoken to. Other than that, you shut the fuck up. Hey, pay attention to how before they went into the meeting, all cell phones were turned into the tray. If a lot of clubs practice that no cell phone in the meeting stuff, have sergeant arms make sure everybody turn their cell phone, you might keep your business to yourself. Just a suggestion. Don't pay me no attention. So that's an interesting twist. You're bringing the Sons of Anarchy back. You know what I'm saying? They bringing them back in the fold, but I guess that was the big money maker, so that was a twist.
Good. Well, boys, looks like we got us a Samoan sandwich. 2 tons of dark meat, jammed between a stack of tortillas and a loaf of white bread.
So right now for me, man, it's looking like it's just going to be a bunch of violence, chaos, and drama. No real storyline per se. But, you know, I'm going to watch it and see what's happening, man. You feel me? Am I off sequence? There I go. But anyway, going to watch it and see what's happening and go at it from there. All right, first episode down, and we already know that this is a catastrophe. You got members plotting against the MC. You got an informant in the MC as a prospect, and you got members that feel like the MC should go another direction. They're working with the enemies, not so much the enemies, but just taking matters into their own hands. That is always a bad recipe and a disaster for any motorcycle club when you have members that go against the plan or the grain of the presidents and vice presidents, etc. Alright, so first episode down. Interesting. 4-5 killings, first episode. That means there's going to be a bunch of more bodies to come. That's my take on it. That's how I see it. Hey, talk about it. Let's debate it. Again, I mentioned the 5-piece patch. I mentioned the most OMCs, outlaw motorcycle clubs, ride all black motorcycles. This particular club have different color motorcycles. That's not tradition for the most part. And I need to do some research on where does it come in that most OMCs have to ride a black motorcycle. So, what else? Interesting. So now Alvarez, because of a promise he made to the father, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, is out trumping the current president of that chapter. And I was trying to see Alvarez's title. His title doesn't really say it outright. It may be in Spanish or whatever, but I really didn't get a chance to see his title, for him to come in and just out Trump. It was an interesting twist again with the Sons of Anarchy coming in to help them at the funeral home at the last minute. So that was cool. Hold on.
You win.
I need your help. Easy.
Guide it to us. It's our best shot at Galindo, and the only thing that keeps your deal alive.
You ever find out how Samoans know the details to our Vegas run?
Someone in the MC?
The new allies and dead traitors.
Seriously?
We were shooting at us.
Okay.
When you marry into this life, you make a choice.
Something you want to say? Speak up, prospect.
It's gonna make you done everything that you trust.
You're making a big mistake, Easy.
First on the Mayan.
Alright, so it goes from there, from bad to worse. Ex-girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. So, anyway, chop it up, tell me what you think. First episode of Mayans down. Cool entertainment. That's it, that's all. No real depiction of the motorcycle lifestyle that we live, of the MC that we're a part of. So, stay tuned.